Hey, I'm Sam. I'm from Amityville, New York, which is on Long Island, and I went to Catholic school my entire life up to high school, and it was a big transition. I mean, I went from wearing a uniform every day of my entire life to coming to Towson and having to wear normal clothes every day. It was just a complete shock. But I chose Towson because all my friends were going upstate New York to schools that were gonna be really cold and snow all the time, and I wanted to change. Like I wanted to come down south, but my parents only wanted me like a couple hours away. So Towson was only 3.5, 4 hours away. It was perfect, and I liked the campus a lot. And they offered my major, which is athletic training, which is why I chose to come to Towson. And one of the most biggest transitions from high school would have to be, to me, it'd be about friends, because I went from having a really big group of friends down back in high school to like coming to college, and I knew absolutely no one. I found out my roommate like 3 days before college, which kind of sucked because I wish I could have talked to her. But one of the other things is the courses are different. In high school, I don't know what kind of high school everyone goes to, but I went to high school. It was put in my mind that if I skipped class, I would get detention. If I skipped a test, I'd get detention. If I didn't do homework, I'd get detention. So all throughout my entire life, I've done everything without ever messing up. Then you come to college, and it's literally like, oh, do I feel like going to class today? That was a big transition for me too, because my roommate never went to class. Like, she would wake up and be like, oh, I don't feel like going to class today. Like, I'm not gonna go. And I'd be like, but you have to go. I mean, the workload isn't as bad as people say it's going to be. It just depends what kind of classes you're taking. If you're going to be taking super hard classes your first semester of college, obviously you're going to have a heavy workload, but I took mostly gen eds, and it was a fair amount of work. You just have to manage your time wisely, because I know everyone thinks college is just one huge party, but you're actually here to get an education. I mean, that's what you and your parents are paying for. Um, for specific advice for freshmen, I know you probably don't care about college, but you really should. You freshmen and sophomores, what you should mainly be focusing on is your grades. I know this sounds stupid, but freshman and sophomore year are the years where you're kind of just like not caring because you don't think you have to, but most colleges look at your cumulative average for all 4 years. So if you're slacking your freshman year, it's going to bring your GPA down, and you might not get into the college of your choice. But for juniors, I know you're getting into that whole like college thing now. So what I didn't do, which I wish I did, was I wish I looked into colleges more as a junior, because my college decision process was last minute. Like, I didn't look at any colleges. Like, I just picked colleges out of my head, and I was like, oh, let me apply. And I kind of regret it, because I really wanted to go to a certain college. I got in, but I never visited, and my parents were like, we haven't seen it, I can't just send it in. So I ended up coming to Towson. But seniors, don't slack. You think, oh wow, I got accepted into college? No, that's not, you can't do that. You need to maintain your work, and you can't slack. Because even though you're like, oh, colleges can't reject me, when colleges do get your final grades, there is a slight chance that they can be like, oh, sorry, we don't want you anymore. So you really need to be prepared. One of the things I wish I had done differently when I prepared for college would have been, like I said before, I should have been more prepared as to in looking up colleges that like require my major, and I should have visited more. And that's what I wish I did, just visited colleges more, because I got those acceptance letters, and you have a certain time period. You have like 3 months, and if you're getting accepted into 10 schools and you haven't visited any, you have 3 months to go visit those 10 schools, and it's really time consuming, and it really stresses you out. But other than that, you just need to keep up your work, because to me, high school was the best 4 years of my life, and I got to college, and everything's different. I would go back if I could, but as for now, you guys can have fun with it. But, well, good luck. Bye.